guys, this is my latest makeup tutorial inspired by the new movie Hunger Games: Catching Fire. This is my Katniss look. I hope you guys like it, and don't forget to subscribe at the end of the video. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm using a darker foundation to really chisel her cheeks because she has really nice high cheekbones. So I'm going to be using a darker shade right here, and then just contour them up. And I'm also going to use that darker shade to contour the nose as well. And the temples. And now using a lighter color, I'm going to put that right underneath to create that contour. So once the contours and the foundation of the face are done, I'm going to apply some concealer underneath the eyes. And then I'm going to powder everything to get it really matte. So now I'm going to go ahead and fill in the brows and start contouring the face. And with the brows, I tried to make them a little bit more of a rounded shape this time. So I just did more of the arch, but brought it down here a little bit more because in the image she has just more of a rounded edge. And then for contouring, so I'm going to start with the cheekbones for contouring. You can already see that there's some, the darker foundation helps to see where you're contouring, but I'm just going to make it a little bit more defined. And she has really beautiful high raised cheekbones, so I'm bringing the contour up, or in and up, so like this, and then I'm just going to swoop up. And that gives the illusion that they're raised, so instead of drawing a line like this, you're more going to just flick up. Then I'm also just going to sweep that brush with whatever's left over just on the temples to kind of frame the face a little bit. And then on the nose. And for this one particular image, I've seen some shadows that are either greens or there's some that are more like taupes, but it's an inspired look, so I'm just gonna kind of go for it and see what I come up with. I'm starting this eye with a color called Green Smoke from MAC. And with this color, because it's more of a look that floats up on the eye, I'm going to bring it just like patting it up towards the brow here. But I am going to add some other greens to get that effect as well. But just a little bit of a base. And now with this like random palette that I have, I didn't really have too many nice green ones that I liked. I'm just taking a color, it's literally like the shade right here. I think this is it's an e.l.f. palette, but I'm using this green to kind of start feathering it up. I think this was last year's holiday set, because it has a whole bunch of, it was called the Glitter Eye. So it must be last year's holiday collection from e.l.f. So I'm just going to use that green and start feathering it up. And by doing that, I'm just putting it in the crease and then up on top of that color that I already laid down. And just more of like patting motions or stippling, even though it's not cream or liquid, but just that motion. I don't think I've actually even used this palette, and it's funny when you get stuff and you think, what am I gonna use that for? And it's always kind of cool for tutorials, but this is actually a pretty sweet color if you actually layer it on for an e.l.f. shade. And to kind of give it a little bit more definition and stuff to add to it, I'm using the lighter shade, this one right here, and just placing it right in the crease again on where I've already been working, but just to add a little bit more color, because I don't know how well these colors are showing up on camera. They're bright in actuality, but I want to make sure that you're going to be able to see these. So in the picture that I'm going by, it looks like she has some green brought down here and then some black mixed into it with the waterline. So I'm just gonna go for it. To be honest, I'm just doing what I think looks pretty, but I'm gonna bring this green down, just kind of sweep it on the lower lash line. So now to create a little bit more depth, I'm going to take a black, and I'm not going to use the black one in here because this is like a whole sparkle palette, but I'm going to use a black shadow just in the crease. Some glitters in my eye. In the crease, and then bringing it kind of just to smoke it up a little bit, and then on the lower lash line as well. So I'm literally just going to go in with that same brush, even though it's got probably some glitter on it, but that's okay as long as it's not straight glitter, and start smoking it out because it's kind of sultry in the picture, in the crease. Does that make sense? It's sultry in the crease, but that's what I get from when I look at it. So, Katniss or not, this look is coming together pretty darn good. I actually really like it. And one more thing, with whatever's left over on that brush, so it should be the darker shade of black, I'm just going to bring that into the tear duct and kind of just make it look a little smoky right here. And for liner, I'm not 100% sure kind of what they have going on there, but I'm going to take some black and start kind of from here and wing it up because they have really cool lashes. It's almost like they have feather lashes. So I'm just going to kind of create that effect. I'm drawing up, and then I'm also going in my waterline. So now that I've kind of got the liner on there, I'm going to go in and put some jewels on, and I'm just basically going on the waterline. Whoop. So I'm pretty sure that's just how she has them. Just like that, and I think there's just a couple, so give me a few minutes while I put these little tricky guys on. If you guys recognize these, you watched my Halloween videos. They are just leftovers from my fairy look. Now, once those jewels are on, they're kind of making my eyes watery. I don't know. Anyways, they're on there now. Let's hope they stick on and stay. But I'm going to put on a coat of mascara and then the lashes. And so like I said before, her lashes are actually really cool. Like, it's obviously a piece. It's more of like a feathery style lash. So I had to go to not the drugstore last night, pretty much. It was more of like a grocery store is where I got them from. And I got the accent lashes that look like this. And I'm just basically going to put those on the ends as far out as I can without it looking funny. But first, a coat of mascara. I actually almost wish that I had more time with the lashes to actually make that little piece that she had. Like, literally just go get a piece of feather and glue it on to the lash, but I'm not that crafty at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm basically now going to just apply this to the outer edge of the eye. I need a mirror. I think that is as far out as I'm going to get them without it looking a little funny. And with the lash, I tried to put it not straight this way with the application, but more up. So it's a little bit on top of where my actual lash would normally go. And for the last touches to the eye, I'm going to make it so that there's no liner on the top, but I'm just going to tight line the waterline on the top, just so that there's something there, but it's not liner because I don't want to take away from the eye. Just to finish off the eye, I'm just going to put a lighter color in the brow bone, on the brow bone, to blend these colors together, but also make that really stand out. And if you need to, you can go ahead and clean up underneath the eyes. It worked okay, like I don't have too much fallout, but I think I will just to get a little bit more of a cleaner look. Now I'm going to use a little bit of bronzer and bronze up my cheeks a little, just right on top of that contour. How do my cheekbones look? Do they look like they're going to knock you out? Because that's what I want them to look like. That's what hers really do actually look like. She's a really lucky girl. She has beautiful cheekbones. She has like the lightest of light pink blush, so I'm going to add a little bit of that to the cheekbones. Just like a little touch. So... and then a pink, it's almost kind of like a frosty pink, kind of taking it back to the 90s, so I'm going to see what I have for pinks like that. Now I'm going to layer it with, let's see, I have a perfect color. Kind of there. I think it just needs a little bit of gloss. So let's see if I have a gloss I can put on top. Oh, this will be good. This is the NYX color. There we go. That's the color. Okay, so there you go. There's my Katniss Hunger Games Catching Fire makeup inspired tutorial. I hope you guys like it. If you do this look or just for fun, I love to see pictures on my Instagram or Twitter. Are you guys following me yet? It's Twitter at Makeup by Trina, and my Instagram is at TrinaDuhra, and my Facebook is Makeup by Trina. So make sure you guys follow me. I love connecting with you guys on there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!